steady 66 points in Gameweek 23 secured another small green arrow, up to 12,000. No clean sheets at the back this week, as Newcastle came from behind to beat Southampton, and Liverpool conceded a stoppage time consolation goal to Ipswich. Alexander-Arnold delivered a pinpoint cross for Gakpo to score, and came within inches of finding the net himself when he rattled the woodwork with a first-time strike after a cutback from Salah. Outshone by Isak, the Egyptian king was unlucky not to add to his goal, racking up a match-leading 3 shots from inside the box. Cole Palmer was kept quiet by Man City, but Anthony Gordon helped seal the win for Newcastle with a perfectly timed assist, sending Tonali clean through to slide it into the back of the net. Opting for Cody Gakpo ahead of Mateta proved wise, as the Dutchman ran riot against Ipswich, and a brace against the Saints means Alexander Isak has scored in 5 consecutive away matches. The Swede amassed the leading 1.8 expected goal involvements during the game week. So let's look ahead to the transfer plans for Game Week 23. Fantasy Football Hub's AI recommends using my one free transfer to sell Valdemarson to Jordan Pickford to target Everton's double game week. The Toffees have won back-to-back games under David Moyes and conceded just 3 goals in 3 game weeks. They rank 5th for expected goals conceded. You can get personalised AI transfers for your FPL team with a 7-day free trial via the link in the description. I can see the appeal of Everton players for this game week in isolation, but I'm not overly keen on holding any of them long term. So in-form Bryan Mbeumo is more of a priority buy for me at the expense of Emile Smith-Rowe. Selling the Cameroon international back in Game Week 14 well and truly backfired. Since then, he's amassed 6 goals and 2 assists in 9 game weeks, with only Foden, Salah and Isak earning more points. So the plan is Smith-Rowe to Mbeumo with my one free transfer, and here's how the team is set to line up. Dean Henderson is back facing his former club Man United, who have been hit and miss under Ruben Amorim. They've scored just 4 goals across their last 4 home matches, despite producing their 3rd most big chances behind Man City and Chelsea. In the past 6 game weeks, Alexander-Arnold leads defenders with tallies of 13 shots and 4 big chances created, and only Daniel Munoz can equal his 13 key passes. Double Game Week 24 sees Liverpool face an in-form Bournemouth side, undefeated in 11 matches. They've scored 25 goals in that time, with only Newcastle and Liverpool faring better. A clean sheet is perhaps more likely against Everton, who've scored 4 goals in 3 matches under David Moyes, and rank 11th for expected goals. Newcastle have picked up 7 wins out of the last 8 matches, during which Lewis Hall has contributed 4 assists, and only trails Alexander-Arnold for expected assists. Eddie Howe's side have kept clean sheets in 3 of their last 4 home matches. Chelsea have won just 1 in 7 matches now, where Cole Palmer has notched 3 goals but failed to register an assist. He ranks 4th for expected goal involvements among midfielders, behind Mbeumo, Foden and Salah. West Ham have conceded 14 goals in the past 5 game weeks, with only Southampton allowing more. With returns in 4 of his last 5 home matches, Anthony Gordon has averaged 7 points per game. He's tallied 3 goals and 4 assists across the last 8 game weeks, where only Kluivert, Foden and Salah have played a hand in more goals from midfield. Fulham rank 5th for expected goals conceded in the past 5 game weeks, but have kept just 1 clean sheet. Morgan Rogers has been far more effective at home than away of late, failing to return in 5 of his last 6 outings on the road. And it's a close call between starting him or the misfiring Joao Pedro, with 1 goal in 11 game weeks. But Wolves have lost 4 successive matches, conceding 10 goals, with only Ipswich and Southampton faring worse. Tripling up on Liverpool players with Cody Gakpo last game week means I'll no longer be able to use my assistant manager chip for Double Game Week 24. Instead, I might look to use it around the anticipated Double Game Week 33, once we know how the fixtures will fall. Having secured his place on the left wing, the informed Dutchman has bagged 7 goals and 2 assists across his last 10 outings. Tallies of 26 shots and 9 big chances in that time can only be beaten by Salah among teammates. Still proving his worth, Alexander Isak has amassed 5 goals and 3 assists across his last 5 home matches, to average 9.6 points per game. The Swede has been instrumental in Newcastle winning 7 of the last 8 matches, picking up a league best 81 points over that run. His 11 goals are 4 more than any other player. But Mohamed Salah is the undisputed captaincy choice, ahead of trips to Bournemouth and Everton. I've already used my triple captain chip, but I'd be very tempted to play it now if I still had it available. Mainly because I think you're going to want to use the other chips in future double game weeks. The Egyptian has travelled well this season, delivering 11 goals and 8 assists across 11 away matches. He's picked up 127 points in that spell, 50 more than any other player. And that's an incredible average of 11.6 points per game. So despite the form of Liverpool's opponents, I'm backing Salah to find a way. This team has an 89% rating via Fantasy Football Hub. You can get your team rated by AI for free via the link in the description. Save your FPL season with 7 days of access to all Hub tools and articles completely free. Click the link in the description to get started. All the data included in this video is available on the Hub Opta Stats tool.